So where are you from?
Originally from Liverpool.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So you moved to a better place.
Yeah, War of the Roses, isn't it?
It is over here, yeah.
Are you born and bred in Todd?
No, born in Scotland.
Scotland?
Yep.
Right.
Moved here when I was 2.5 and lived here ever since.
Right. Why did your parents come down, do you know?
To be honest, my dad run off with the next door neighbour and my mum were left on her own. And so this was the central place between all my relatives, so we got moved here and I've been here ever since.
Right. So you've been in Todd all those years?
Yep, all them years for its sins.
Yeah. So do you feel more like a Lancastrian or do you feel a Yorkshireman? I know that's quite a
I don't know.
that's quite a tricky question.
It is. I think more Lancashire because of postcode.
You sound more like a Lancastrian.
People say when I'm in Halifax, you've got a Lancashire twang.
Yeah. And you've got a Lancashire postcode. You've got a Lancashire telephone.
Yep.
Thingy.
01706. But wait, Manchester telephone directory, Yorkshire Water.
Yeah.
No, I was born in Pakistan. I was 13 when I came in UK.
Right.
Yeah, it's about almost 45 years now. Most of my life here. You can't forget, things where you born.
It's in your blood, huh?
Yeah, that's, where you spend your childhood. You can't forget it.
So do you miss it then?
Well, used to be when I came in this country when I was about 13 or 14 year old. I missed a lot of things, but now I used to it. I spent most of my life here. My children born here. My parents died here, so
Right.
I'm used to it now.
It's like your second home.
I say this is my first home now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you enjoy driving? Or do you just do it because you have to?
Yeah. No, I like it. Because
You do like it?
Yeah,
That's
it's a
good.
nice job, easy job, flexi job. You see.
Yes.
You can,
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many years have you been a driver?
Oh, very, very long time.
So most of your life, your adult life?
I've driven the taxis nearly 30 years.
Gosh.
Yes, 30 years.
Well, then you must like it, or I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd have got fed up with all the traffic and the lights and the problems, wouldn't you?
Well, I understand the job more of it,
Right.
And,
Okay.
because I worked a long time, so
Yeah. So do you just do days now, or do you do nights as well?
Yeah, I flexi times actually.
So it depends. Yeah.
Some of the days and some of the nights.
Yeah.
So.
Because I think I've met drivers who won't work nights, or equally drivers that won't work
because
days.
sometimes the drivers don't work night because there's much of trouble.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm sure.
Well, I think it's the understanding, because people make trouble when if you can't speak English properly.
Yes.
Then you have a problem with they say something that they don't know how to say, so they don't understand, and they know that this person can't speak English, so they take advantage, and
do they?
that way they make trouble as well,
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, sometimes you can try to make them understand that this isn't the way, so then they understand.
It's a lovely day today, isn't it?
Beautiful. What a change.
Yeah. Were you born in Halifax? Have you always lived in Halifax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, born in Ovenden.
Is that where the reservoir is?
No, that's high up, that's Ogden.
Ogden Water, isn't
That's
it?
Ogden
yeah,
Water,
that's
high up.
further on.
I've never been this way before.
Oh, it's nice. Scenery's beautiful from up top here.
I've always wondered if there was like well, not a shortcut, but an alternative route that went.
Well, there's loads of
Up on the
shortcuts and that,
tops.
but they're ocean ticket roads up. I've never
So
known
you're
a
always
road.
having to find a different way through.
Yeah, the road between Todd and Halifax, I've never known a road dug up so much. I don't think people realise in Todd what we've actually got until you get up these tops. Once you get up these tops, it's a different place.
Yeah.
Like, there's houses up here that people don't know where they are, and I've never been to myself.
Yeah.
People get
Well,
taxis.
they used to get cut off as well, didn't they, for
Oh, yeah.
weeks? You know, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
have a heavy snowfall.
When we used to have, like in the 70s and that, when it snowed really heavy,
Yeah.
they'd be trapped up here for days.
Has it changed then, do you think? Because everybody kind of talks about the weather, don't they? Climate
Yeah.
change and flooding. Everyone's obsessed with it. But when you were a kid, was it any worse or was it any better? Or?
Snow were really bad, but I don't know. People got stuck in and helped each other then in them days.
Yeah.
I don't think the
Well, everybody be out on the road with shovels and stuff.
helping dig cars out and that, but I think this friendly neighbour thing's not as much as it used to be. Everybody used to know each other on the street, but there's people you live on the street and
Is that because everybody was working together as well?
it probably is, yeah, because a lot of factories and that round here. You got a lot of families working at the same place.
So your father was already in England?
Yeah, he was in England at that time.
Oh. How long had he been here?
Oh, my father.
Yeah.
My father came first time in 1960.
Right.
Yeah, and we came here in this country in 1971.
1971.
Yeah.
And you came straight to Halifax?
Yeah, straight into the Halifax.
So what was it like on so you caught the plane, do you remember getting off the plane?
Yeah, we came through plane from Rawalpindi, now it's called Islamabad, to Heathrow Airport. And it was night time when we arrived at Heathrow Airport, and it was snow all over, you know, when we come out from the airport. So my father was in outside airport, you know, so we joined with him and we came to Halifax by car.
Was that your first time you seen snow?
Oh yeah, first time I've seen the snow, and it was too cold that time.
So when you came, when you were only 5, who came with you?
I came alone.
You came alone?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why did you come alone?
Because my dad was here, you see. So
Your dad was
yeah.
here. So were you sent to be with him?
yeah, I was sent up here, you see.
Gosh, that must have been terribly hard if you were only 5.
Yes, I came. You know, I had to change a plane as well, you know.
On your own?
Oh yes, and so somebody told me that you know you have to change the plan, you know.
What an experience. Were you frightened?
Yes, I was frightened. You know,
You're
I didn't
terrified.
know. I landed in Manchester. You know, that's where I came.
And did your dad meet you?
Yes, when I got
But
that
you
house.
believed your dad would be there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had that.
Oh
faith.
yes.
Gosh, what an experience for you there.
You said you live with your daughter, don't you?
No, I live on my own.
You live on your own.
I live on my own. My
Yeah.
daughter she lives about 500 yards away from where I live.
And did you say you lost one?
Yeah, I've lost my boy, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, in 2004.
Oh gosh, how old was he?
22,
Oh gosh, that's very young.
yeah. Yeah, he's left us with two granddaughters.
Oh dear. Was it an illness? Sorry.
No, he died without any, he committed suicide, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, a little bit non-understanding. It's a little trying to understand why.
Well, I think it's a difficult thing, isn't it, with men in a society where men don't talk about their feelings.
Yeah, it's difficult to take in, like to understand what's going on and why. You know,
It's always very hard for those who've been left behind, isn't it?
yeah. Yeah, you have to pick up the pieces. Like, you know, I don't think anybody who's never been in that position, of losing a child, because it's not meant to be like that.
No.
Yeah, I live all my life in Halifax.
Yeah.
It's about 45 years now.
Well, you've seen a lot of changes.
Oh yes, it has been a lot of changing since then. Halifax is not same now. It's a lot better than,
Oh, it's better, you think?
Yeah.
What's better about it?
Well, I mean, it's new development. Town centre is now changed. So the houses was where we came first, very very poor conditions, and these houses now demolished where we built the mosque now. And the living condition is very very improved now.
Yeah.
So, and the main thing, when we came, there was some racialism, in the area. We were very scared to go out in, town and other parks and everywhere. But now it's not, we can go anywhere freely.
Right.
There's no racism now at the moment.
So when you were a child at school, you experienced racism?
Oh yeah, too much.
Right.
School, first time I went in the school, that was actually, and we were only about 30 Asian students.
Not so many.
Not so many, and we've been beaten most of time, every day.
Every day?
Yeah, by the other students, white students.
Whoa. How did you feel?
Oh, that was very, very, I think when I remember that, I can't believe it, we've been targeted every time, by the white lords because we were black or Asian.
I would have been angry. I would have felt a lot of anger. So what did you do this like when you left school, or?
No,
I've
been doing it about 25 years and that.
Wow, yeah.
Met some strange people in my time, and
Yeah. We had some weird ones in the car.
oh, very weird, yeah. And used to get this phone call to go and, well, I don't know what it was. I got a phone call to go to this house, knock on the door, give me a teapot and told me to take it to this house. And I've no reason why, I don't know, just delivering a teapot to somebody's house. I don't know if it were a couple that had fallen out and she wanted it back, but it was really weird.
So did she give you the fare up front then?
Oh yeah, paid for it.
Well, you don't have to pay for it when you got to the end with the
No,
teapot?
I've never done a delivery like that before, delivering a teapot.
So what happened when you got to the other end?
Just knocked on the door and said thank you, and that were it. I thought, neither of them looked very happy, so I thought I'm not going to ask any questions. Because you can tell if people want to speak to you or not.
Yeah.
Like, just took it off me and said thank you and shut the door. I thought, right, fair enough. So I don't know what got on there.
Yeah.
People, wearing this salwar kameez in taxis,
Yeah.
and people don't like it because what I mean by people is English people, because they white people, they don't like this
Well, they
salwar
think
kameez.
you should dress the same as them.
They think this is a sleeping suit or something, because they don't wear them. You see, that's why.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but
because
now it's changing a lot because
Yeah.
everybody's wearing,
Yes.
going in town shopping, and so
wearing their onesies.
yeah,
Being
so
told off in Tesco's.
yeah, so people go shopping and wearing these, and they see them, and now it's changing that as well as like curries change. Everybody's changing to.
But anyway,
curries.
why shouldn't you wear? You should be able to wear what you want.
Oh yes,
You look smart.
Yes.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
When I was,
You're feeling comfortable in these anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I bought my salwar kameez in India, and I loved them for years. I used to wear them. This was in London.
Yeah.
But it was very unusual. You wouldn't generally have seen you know, white woman wearing salwar kameez, but I just loved them. I thought they were
Yeah, I mean,
wonderful and they were
there are
comfortable.
people who like these. I mean, some people ask me, where do you get them? You know, and where do you buy them? You know, and this and that.
Yes.
I even give one free one of the chaps.
Did you?
Know. Oh yes.
Ah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's nice if somebody understands it. You know.
Yes.
The taxi job is the same in everywhere, you know.
Right.
Yeah, wherever you go, either in your Pakistan or here or somewhere else in, you know. So the taxi job is just same. Look after customer, take them home safely, you know, wherever they want to go, and it's a public service, you know. It's just frontline service like police, ambulance, and things. You know, we are doing a public service. We take people to everywhere, you know, where they wanted to go.
Yeah.
So,
But the public don't think of it like that very much, do they?
well, majority of people think, okay, they appreciate it, but some people, you know, when they are drunk too much, you know, they don't realize what they're doing,
Right.
and the taxi driver is an easy target for them, you know.
Yeah.
But majority of people very nice, you know, they appreciate, they think taxi driver are doing very good jobs.
It's mainly you find yourself taking people to and from doctors' surgeries and clinics and dental surgeries, opticians. You know, you find yourself taking children to school, taking elderly people to hospital for hospital appointments. Like, you know, you've got a lot of people being picked up at supermarkets. There are various movements around the areas, like from restaurants to pubs to clubs, you know, train stations, bus stations, airports.
And do they tell you all the juicy gossip?
I think sometimes you can get caught up in it, you know. It's like people have got quite a lot of, like a tale to tell, you know. Everybody's got a tale to tell. It's strange.
What other kind of work have you done outside of taxis?
Well, I work in textile, I work in factories, and I also involved in politics as well.
Politics?
Yeah, and I was elected councillor in my area, my ward. 3 times I've been elected.
Right, the councillor, yeah?
Yeah, and then luckily I was mayor of Calderdale.
The mayor of Calderdale?
Yeah, and
What are you doing?
I represent all Calderdale has a mayor, you know, 1 year.
Right.
In 2009 and 10.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm proud that I am the first Asian, first Muslim mayor of Calderdale.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to get into the taxi with a mayor.
Oh yeah, some people, you know, when I told them, or some people recognize me,
Right.
and so they give me very, very good, you know, comments. So
You know, you don't mind talking me about Islam, do you? I mean,
I don't,
Islam
not
is
at all, no.
very, very, what do you call, you know, it's, I don't know how to put it, because it's peaceful,
Yes. Yeah.
you know, religion.
Yeah,
There are criminals who make trouble everywhere. Even if they're not
course.
following Islam, they're not.
Of course.
There are troublemakers in Islam. There are troublemakers in
Certainly are.
other religions. So Islam is only a peaceful religion. So you know, that's why
but then
you follow that. You know.
But then, absolutely. But then, of course, you all get problems because people have ridiculous prejudices.
Yes,
Don't they?
because they don't understand Islam and they don't read and they don't.
Well, I don't think they want
Yeah,
to. I think they just want to
because
make trouble.
They just don't follow it, you know.
No, they don't understand, and
They are
don't want
criminals,
to.
you know, make
Yes.
criminality, you know.
Yes.
Blame Islam, you see. So that's
Absolutely.
wrong. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we are all human beings, and we should.
Yes. This
we
is
should
what we should remember.
cooperate with everybody.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
our aim is to cooperate with everybody, you know,
Yes. Right.
and be nice and
Well,
be peaceful.
yes.
Yeah, that's
No,
what-
I know.
It's so beautiful, isn't it, the weather?
It is. Makes a change, doesn't it?
I can hardly keep my eye on the meter.
Most people are watching it all the time. I think they think I press a button and it goes faster.
Yeah, yeah.
And people sat at front and, had people turn it off on me.
What? Reaching over and turning it off?
Oh, sat at front and they've pressed a button and knocked it off.
Oh, right. Accidentally with their elbow?
No, on purpose, because they're drunk. You're just gonna, it's something you have to put up with. Shouldn't have to do, but that's part of the job.
I'm really, happy about my life. I have enjoyed it. As a mill worker, as a textile worker, as a factory worker, as a taxi man, and as a politician, and as a mayor, I enjoyed it. So I have no complaint.
What would you say to the new immigrants coming from Pakistan now?
Well, I don't think so any immigrant coming from Pakistan now these days,
Right.
But there is some other part of the world like Syria,
Yeah.
Iraq, they have problem in their countries now. There is a civil war going, people are killing each other and a lot of people fleeing from their country. And I think I feel very sad for them, Nobody leaves their house without any reason,
Right.
I mean, they only leaving their houses, their families because sake of their life,
Yeah.
And I think we have to help them, by many ways. Our government should, help them to resettle them, either in their own country or here.
Yep, our cinema's been knocked down. Shame, lovely building and they're knocking it down. Another piece of history gone.
What was the one next door to it, the white one?
That was, it used to be doctor's surgery. Now they've built a new modern one that you can't see a doctor in anyway.
Oh,
so.
yeah, the health centre.
Yeah, big ugly building. Right,
It's just here, thanks.
right, cheers.
And just park after this last car.
Last car.
Yeah.
You on the right hand side, yeah?
You just park on the left.
Left.
Right,
I'm
just
afraid.
just a $5, love, please. Thank you.
Sure what change I've got. Just a minute, see if I've got any change. Oh, actually, I have got change, which is good. Thank you very much. It's very reasonable. There we go.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Okay.
Thank you very much, love.
There you go.
Are you all right with that?
Thank
yeah.
you very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Change.
No, that's fine.
Are you sure with that,
That's
yeah?
great. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day anyway.
Yeah.